George was a kind and faithful man who prayed to God every day. He had deep trust in God and believed that no matter what happened, God would always protect him. One day, heavy rains poured over George's town, causing a massive flood. Water levels rose quickly, and soon his entire neighborhood was submerged. George was stuck inside his house, watching the water creep higher. His neighbors knocked on his door. "George, come with us, the water is rising fast. We must escape now." George shook his head and smiled. "No, no, I believe in God. My God will save me." The neighbors had no choice but to leave without him. The flood worsened, and George had to move to the second floor of his house. As he looked outside, he saw a rescue boat approaching. A rescuer called out, "Sir, get in. It's dangerous to stay here. We will take you to safety." But George refused again. "No, no, my God will help me. I don't need to go." The boat left, and the water kept rising. Soon, George had no choice but to climb to the roof. The entire town was under water, and he was completely alone. Suddenly, a helicopter appeared, and a rescuer threw down a rope. "Grab the rope, this is your last chance," the rescuer shouted. But George, with full confidence in his faith, replied, "No, my God will help me. I don't need you." The helicopter flew away, and the water finally swallowed his house. George drowned in the flood and found himself standing before God in heaven. With sadness in his heart, he asked, "God, why didn't you save me? I prayed to you every day. I trusted you completely, but you never helped me." God smiled gently and replied, "My dear George, I love you and I tried to save you. I sent your neighbors, but you ignored them. I sent a boat, but you refused. I even sent a helicopter, but you still did not accept my help. I was always there for you. You just didn't recognize my help when it came." George finally understood his mistake. He had faith, but he failed to see the opportunities God gave him. Moral of the story: opportunities come in many forms. Don't ignore them when they arrive. Faith alone is not enough. You must also take action.